Bebinn is a fascinating and lesser-known figure in Irish mythology, often associated with themes of love, transformation, and the supernatural. While her myth may not be as widely celebrated as those of the great goddesses like Brigid or the Morrígan, Bebinn's story still carries significant meaning, particularly in the context of Celtic beliefs about love, fate, and the power of the otherworld. Bebinn is sometimes described as a fairy queen or a supernatural being with powers that bridge the mortal and divine realms. In some versions of her myth, she is regarded as a goddess of love, and she holds an important role in shaping relationships and fate. Her story reflects the deep connection between the human world and the magical otherworld, a recurring theme in Celtic mythology. It was often believed that beings from the otherworld could influence mortal lives, and Bebinn is one of these powerful figures who crosses the boundary between these two realms. One of the most well-known aspects of Bebinn's myth is her relationship with Cú Roy, a hero from the Irish epic The Cattle Raid of Cooley, Tain Buachailge. Bebinn is sometimes described as being a lover of Cú Roy, although the relationship is often more complex than typical love stories. In some versions of the myth, Bebinn's relationship with Cú Roy is marked by transformation and mystery, with her supernatural influence shaping his destiny in subtle ways. Through this relationship, Bebinn's role as a figure who connects mortals with the otherworld is highlighted, as her love and powers affect Cú Roy's actions and fate. In another telling of her myth, Bebinn is more directly linked to the fairy world, often described as a figure who can change her appearance or create illusions to guide or mislead those who encounter her. This aspect of her character ties her to the ancient Celtic belief in shapeshifting, a common feature in the stories of many mythological figures. Her ability to transform herself speaks to her connection to the fluid and ever-changing nature of the otherworld, a place where reality and illusion are often intertwined. This aspect of her character suggests that she is not a static, one-dimensional figure but someone who embodies change and transformation. Bebinn's story also involves themes of fate and destiny, which are central to many Celtic myths. In some versions of her myth, Bebinn is seen as a figure who can influence the course of events, particularly in matters of love and relationships. She is often portrayed as having the power to guide or shape the future of the heroes and mortals she encounters. This ability to control or influence fate connects her to other powerful figures in Irish mythology, such as the Morrígan, who similarly possess the ability to shape the destinies of warriors and kings. While Bebinn's myth is not as fleshed out or as well known as that of other figures, her connection to love, fate, and the supernatural places her as a key figure in the tapestry of Celtic mythology. Her role in relationships, both mortal and divine, shows the complex ways in which the supernatural influences the human world. The connection between love and fate in her story reflects a larger theme in Irish mythology: the idea that love, both its power and its consequences, can transcend the mortal realm and affect the very fabric of reality. Bebinn also represents the role of women in Celtic mythology as powerful, transformative figures. Like many other mythological women, she is not confined to passive roles but is an active participant in the shaping of events. She is a being who can influence, guide, and transform the lives of those around her. This highlights the often overlooked but crucial role of women in Celtic myths, where female figures can be goddesses, warriors, and sages, active forces in the divine and mortal realms. In the broader context of Irish mythology, Bebinn's story is a reminder of the porous boundary between the mortal world and the otherworld, a theme that runs through many of the tales of Celtic folklore. She embodies the idea that love and fate are not just earthly concerns but forces that can transcend the human realm, guided by powerful, supernatural beings. Whether through her connection to Cú Roy, her shape-shifting abilities, or her influence over fate, Bebinn's myth serves as a testament to the complex, often mysterious nature of love, destiny, and transformation in Celtic thought. Though not as widely known today, Bebinn's legacy continues to reflect important themes of Celtic mythology: love, fate, transformation, and the interconnectedness of the mortal and divine worlds. She is a figure who, though less celebrated than some of her counterparts, carries deep significance within the stories she inhabits, reminding us of the power of love and the ever-changing nature of the world beyond our own.